Hey everyone! Welcome back to Twin Talk English, the place where your English becomes alive. Not just words on paper, but stories, feelings, and real conversations. I'm your host, Liza, and today we're going deep into something that every English learner faces at least once. That awkward, confusing moment when you understand every single word, but still somehow you don't understand the meaning. Have you ever had that feeling? You listen carefully, the person is speaking clearly, but something feels off. The meaning gets lost. That's what today's episode is all about. Lost in translation. By the end of this podcast, you'll learn not just what to say, but how to truly understand English in real life. Beyond the textbooks, beyond the grammar. Segment 1. When you know the words, but not the meaning. Let me start with a little story. Last year, I was in London, sitting at a cozy little cafe on a rainy afternoon. I ordered my favorite, a latte and a blueberry muffin. The barista smiled and said, "Take a seat, love. I'll bring it over in a tick." Now, my student beside me, Anna from Brazil, froze. She whispered, "Liza, what's in a tick? Are there insects in my coffee?" I laughed and said, "No, Anna. In a tick just means in a moment." And that's when she realized something powerful. You can know thousands of English words, but if you don't understand how native speakers use them, you'll still get lost. That's why we need real English, the kind you hear in cafes, offices, airports, not just in classrooms. Segment 2. The real sound of English in movies and textbooks sounds different from English in real life. In real conversations, words connect, shorten, and flow together like music. Listen to this sentence. What are you going to do today? In real life, it sounds like, what are you going to do today? Totally different, right? So here's your first fluency challenge. Stop listening for individual words. Start listening for ideas, rhythm, and tone. Repeat after me. I don't listen for words. I listen for meaning. That's your new mindset. Because real English isn't just about pronunciation, it's about connection. Segment 3. A travel story and a lesson in listening. Now let me take you to Paris, where I met another student, May from China. She spoke English beautifully in class. Perfect grammar, rich vocabulary. But when she landed her first international internship in London, she called me one night and said, "Liza, I can't understand them. They speak too fast." I just nod and smile. I asked her what happened. She said her boss had told her, "Let's touch base tomorrow about the proposal." May thought touch base meant physically touching something. She was so nervous. She spent the night preparing slides about baseball, thinking it was some kind of game reference. We both laughed when she told me, but later she said something I'll never forget. "It's not the words that confuse me, Lisa. It's the world behind the words exactly." English is not just a language. It's a culture, an emotion, a habit of thinking. That's why to master English, you need to live it, not just study it. Segment 4. How to train your ears like a native. Let's be honest. You can't magically wake up one day and understand fast English. It's like learning to hear the lyrics of a song. You need time, rhythm, and practice. So, here's a simple method I teach my advanced students. I call it the 3 ears rule. Ready? Let's go step by step. Ear 1, the word ear. Listen for words and pronunciation. You need this to catch what's being said. Ear 2, the emotion ear. Listen for how it's said, the tone, the feeling. If someone says, "That's great," with a flat tone, it might mean the opposite. Ear 3. The meaning ear. Listen for the idea, what they're really saying. For example, if your friend says, "We should hang out sometime," it often means maybe later, not right now. If you train these 3 ears, you'll start hearing English in 3D, not just words, but meaning, mood, and emotion. Segment 5. Real phrases to use in daily life. Let's practice some natural phrases that will help you sound confident. Repeat after me, slowly and clearly. 1. Sorry, could you say that again? 2. Let me make sure I understood you correctly. 3. I see what you mean. 4. That's an interesting point. 5. Let's wrap it up here. Now try saying them faster, like in a real conversation. Let me make sure I got you right. That's interesting. Yeah. Let's wrap up. You see? The same meaning, but more natural flow. That's how native speakers sound. Smooth, connected, alive. Segment 6. The emotional side of English. There's another reason learners struggle with fluency: fear. Fear of being judged, fear of sounding silly, fear of not finding the right words. I once had a student named Alina from Spain. She was brilliant, smart, confident, funny, but every time she spoke English, her voice got smaller. One day, during a session, I asked her to tell me a story from her childhood. In English, she hesitated, then said softly, "When I was 10, I used to talk to the stars at night. I thought they could hear me. It was beautiful." And that's when she realized, the moment she spoke from her heart, her English flowed naturally. You see, emotion opens fluency. When you speak with feeling, your brain stops translating and starts expressing. That's when true confidence begins. Segment 7. The power of daily immersion. Let's be practical now. You want to improve fast? You need daily English exposure, not once a week. Every single day. Here's how you can do it. And it works, I promise. Step 1. Start your morning with English. Listen to one podcast, even 5 minutes. Step 2. Label things in your house: mirror, fridge, door. Step 3. Talk to yourself in English. Describe what you're doing. Step 4. Write one short journal entry every night. Step 5. Replace 10 minutes of scrolling social media with watching English shorts or reels. Fluency is built through repetition, not perfection. Every word you hear adds a drop to your ocean of understanding. Say it with me. I am building my English ocean, one drop at a time. Segment 8. A real-life lesson, the airport moment. Let me share one last story, one that still makes me smile. A few months ago, I met a woman named Sophia at the airport. She recognized my voice from this podcast. She said, "Lisa, you won't believe it. I just had my first full English conversation at check-in." She told me how nervous she was. Her heart was racing, her palms sweating. But when the officer asked, "What's the purpose of your visit?" she smiled confidently and said, "I'm here for a language conference." He smiled back and said, "Have a great trip," Sophia told me. It was a small conversation, but I felt like I just won an Olympic medal. That's what I want for you. That feeling of pride when you realize you can handle real English in the real world. Segment 9. Let's reflect together. Before we wrap up, I want you to take a deep breath and ask yourself, what do I really want from English? Is it just grammar and vocabulary? Or is it the freedom to express your thoughts, dreams, and stories? Because English isn't just a language, it's a bridge to new people, new ideas, new worlds. So, promise yourself this: I will not just study English. I will live English. Say it again. I live English every day. You've got this. You're already on your way. Thank you for joining me today on Twin Talk English, episode 22, Lost in Translation. If this episode helped you, please follow the podcast, share it with a friend, and practice today's phrases out loud. Remember, fluency isn't about being perfect. It's about being brave, curious, and consistent. And I believe in you completely. Until next time, I'm Liza, signing off. Keep listening, keep speaking, and keep shining in English.